What is up, everyone? Zach here, bringing you round 2 from the G&G League Challenge, Uantes. Today, on the left, we have Dustin playing Metagross Solgaleo, and on the right, we have Luis playing Golisopod Garb. Hopefully I spelled your name right. My bad if I didn't. Oops. But, so Luis is going to go ahead, Ultra Ball away, Rainbow Energy, and a Garbotoxin. So, that Garb's going to be really important in this matchup. A lot of this matchups, if his Garbotoxin can stick through Dustin's Geotex. So he's going to start off Bridget, get his Wimpod, Trubbish, and the Tapu Koko. Pretty standard stuff. He's going to be wanting to try to get that Tapu Koko active so he can start stringing some first impressions. So he's going to attach Grass Energy to the Wimpod. Going to attach a Choice Band to the Trubbish and pass it over to Dustin. Let's see if Dustin hits his Bridget. Looks like he has an Ultra Ball. Might be opting to go for the Lele. Dustin is going to Ultra Ball, a Choice Band, and a Metagross. So, probably going for that Lele. Going to grab something like a Vulpix and some Beldums. Now, Dustin's really going to need to get out... Yep, Lele, Bridget. Going to need to get out his Solgaleo this match. Usually you play like a 1-1 or a 1-1-1 line, so it's not too thick, but in matchups against like Golisopod, you need to be able to hit the big numbers. So, big difference between Metagross and Solgaleo is the Metagross only hits 150 and the Solgaleo hits 130. So Dustin's gonna manually retreat, so getting that energy into this card early, which is what you want, and gonna bake in. Finding 2 Pokemon. Looks like he's going for a Cosmoian and gonna get End. So Luis is gonna play an End. Say, I don't want you having those cards, but giving him a fresh 6 cards. Hopefully Dustin can find some candies and other stuff. It looked like Dustin didn't have any candies before, but Luis is gonna be trying to find his Golisopod, start knocking out this Vulpix so he can't do any more work. Both players drawn 6. And doesn't look like Luis hit a Golisopod or a Garb, so he might need to be getting that Garb out of the discard with a Rescue Stretcher or something, but looks like Luis is just going to pass it over to Dustin. Dustin's going to be attaching it energy, probably to a Bench Beldum. Gonna Field Blower that Choice Band, which is going to be a pretty major thing in this matchup to keep tools off of the Garbotoxin. And Dustin's going to evolve his Beldum into a Metang. Gonna Ultra Ball. Doesn't look like he has any rare candy still, so maybe going for that Cosmoian. Who he's going to get rid of another Choice Band and a Lele. So, yep, Dustin's going to find a Cosmoian, evolve up that Cosmog, and going to Beacon. So what Luis is going to want to do right now is, it doesn't look like he has much going on, but wants to try to take out that Cosmoian this turn before it becomes a Solgaleo. And then he is going to grab that Garb out of the discard pile with the Rescue Starter, attach a Choice Band to it, so Ability Lock is active. Luis does have that Guzma, but he doesn't have the Golisopod. I'm just blanking on names today. So he is going to literally draw a handful of cards. Ooh, he does find an Ultra Ball, so he can go and get his Golisopod. If he were to Energy Drive, he would still be 20 short, so that's not really an option for him right now. So yep, he does find the Golisopod. Probably going to manually retreat. Now, Dustin's on a bit of a clock right now. He has to start evolving up and getting energy on the field. So, Tapu Lele is going to retreat and slap with a first impression to knock out that Vulpix. So, Dustin's going to promote his Cosmoian, evolve into a Solgaleo, attach an energy, and play an N. So, looked like he was deciding whether or not to play the N. Doesn't want to draw into all of his energies and not be able to Soul Burst. So Luis is going down to 5 cards. Dustin's still getting his fresh 6. And looks like he didn't draw that many energies, which is nice. It's going to be wanting to evolve up that Beldum a little more. So gonna be Ultra Balling for a Metang. So it looks like he's not believing in rare candies this game. And yep, Dustin's gonna Soul Burst, search for 5 energy cards and bring them out from your deck. Looks like he only had 4, but that's plenty with how much energy he has on the field. Gonna be attaching 2 up to that Solgaleo and 2 to the bench Metagross. Ooh, and look at that, they're even keeping track of item count for us. Right there, that 6, I believe, is what that is for. How nice of them. So Louis is going to attach a double colorless to the Golisopod. And looks like he's going to decide to use his own GX and crossing cut. Slap him for 150 and retreat to the bench. So can I put that Coco out, say, hey, take the 1 prize if you want. Not sure where Dustin's going to go for this. He really needs to find a field blower to take out that Garb or even a Guzma. So, and that Solgaleo is really important to his strategy right now. So, looks like he has a max potion in hand that he's thinking of using. Now, yep, looks like Dustin's going to retreat his Solgaleo, promote the Metagross, play that max potion, yep, to heal up the Solgaleo, attach an energy to the Solgaleo, and what's he got? Oh, he's got Skyla. Maybe he's going for the field blower if he has another one. I know he played 1 already, but not sure exactly what he's gonna go for. Looks like he might be pulling up a Guzma. Yep, gonna pull out a Guzma. Might be even better just to Guzma knock it out the next turn if he could find a way to Guzma and retreat. So Dustin's gonna take his first prize in the game. Now he really needs to start getting out some more Metagross too. If Louis could take out that Metang on the bench, that would be pretty important. So he also needs more Golisopods down. That would be really nice. So Luis is actually going to Guzma out the Solgaleo and try to get some damage on it. Gonna first impression for 120. He could armor press here for 100, but it really doesn't even set up the numbers for knockout. He would still need another first impression with a choice band to knock out the Solgaleo, so really couldn't afford to do it. Dustin's going to be playing a Beldum down. Looks like he's going to play that Guzma. Made it, Luis's Guzma actually made it so Dustin didn't need to retreat to reset Metagross's ability. So he's going to pull out that Garb and knock it out. So, yep, swinging for 130. So, and then Luis is going to be promoting his Lele. He really needs to find either another Garbotoxin or another rescue stretcher to get Garb out. So, looks like they're doing a quick count of items. And Luis has all the Guzmas in hands. Not sure where he's going to go with this. Maybe if he had the choice band, he could be taking out that Solgaleo, but I don't think he does. Does have a float stone in hand and a double colorless. Looks like it'd be just short with an energy drive knockout on it. So he's actually going to attach a double colorless to the Lele and just energy drive the Metagross for 120, I believe. So just as much as a first impression. So Dustin wants to... Ooh, he has his abilities now, too. So he's going to rare candy up, evolve that Metagross, going to rescue stretcher for another Metagross. And just like that, Dustin has 3 Metagrosses online and going to get a clean Sycamore. Couldn't really ask for a better board state than this right now. Now, the Metagross's attack states it cannot attack the turn after it uses Giga Hammer, I think. So he's going to have to retreat this, but he does have the 3 Metagross out. So he can just keep stringing along. Ooh, and Dustin actually hits another max potion on that Solgaleo. Gonna triple Geotech. And then Sunsteel Strike, discard all your energy and hit for 230. So can't really ask for anything better than that right now. So Dustin's down to 2 prizes now. Luis is gonna have to climb a pretty big uphill battle. If he gets Garbotoxin online, that would really help him out right now. And if Dustin had no way to break it, then That could just lock him out of the game. Looks like Dustin's pretty short on cards, and I'm pretty sure he has no energy left too. So Luis is gonna, he has a float stone, a couple of Guzmas, and he's gonna attach it to the Trubbish because he knows if he, when he heads the Sycamore too, Luis knows if he doesn't hit the Garbotoxin and that it's just game. So looks like he found a couple field blowers, but nothing else. He's gonna manually retreat the Lele, and it's like he's gonna first impression for 120. So now Dustin can just triple G attack and knock out the Golisopod for game. So I think that was actually a closer game than it looked, with the Garbotoxin playing the big factor there. If Luis could have held on to the Garbotoxin a couple more turns, it would have really locked Dustin out. But I think all the win pods and the prizes there. But remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the tournament series. But yep, hit me up later.